guys, what's up? This is Paul, your resourceful diva, and welcome back to my channel. This time, guys, we are back for another reaction video, and we are doing the part 2 of Agnez Mo's interview in Build series. So again, this Build series is an interview series wherein they are featuring some big names in the music industry. Being an Agnation, I am very proud to see Agnez Mo guesting on this show. So again, we are doing an interview of our queen, Agnez Mo. We're not going to say anything more, and let's go and check the part 2 of this video. So without any further ado, let's go, guys.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm comfortable with it. So I think there's a strength and bravery in sharing that, and I want to try to showcase that more to the fans.
Well, it follows a similar trajectory that I know a lot of artists talk about, where you get all this attention, which you have now, and now that you have the platform, and you have had the platform, really, we can now stateside get to know you, get to know Agnez. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
You can have that conversation.
And I think it's
now.
important because not a lot of people really know who I am,
Right?
Other than the Agnez Mo that I always portray on stage or like on social media.
Right.
I've always been real, but I've just been. I'm an introvert, so
Really?
I'm not really comfortable, like naturally, to talk to even like this, to talk to you or to talk to people, like put myself out there. I'm not.
Well, if that's the case, that she is not, comfortable talking to in front of a big crowd, and she said that she is an introvert. She's really good because if you watch her talking on this interview, she's really confident on speaking. You will not see that she is an introvert because she just being herself. She always say what she wanted to say. The authenticity was always there, and we are not seeing any clue that she is an introvert.
I wasn't born with that, you know. But I know that they deserve to know that. Like they love me so much that I feel like, you know what? You deserve to get to know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You have sort of masterfully, evolved along your journey while also just being pulled in so many different directions when you think about it, right?
Yeah.
You know, all the critics, right? You're not enough this, you're not enough that. How has all of that pushing and pulling informed your sort of evolution as an artist? How have you sort of like found yourself within all of that? Because there's so many opinions about you when you're as big as you are.
I think you just kind of look at it as a learning process. And I never wanted to hide that anyway. You know what I mean? Like I always share that with my fans that I'm evolving as a human being. You know, I'm not always perfect, and I'll be the first person to admit that.
Right.
But I feel like embracing those weaknesses, but also at the same time learning from your mistakes, has always been my strength. So yeah, what was the question again?
That's another life lesson, guys.
I was just like in my thoughts.
No, it is. It's a learning experience, and you know what? The answer to that is probably going to change day by day.
See, you
Yeah,
always
'cause,
learn something from this
At the
girl.
end of the day, you can't satisfy everybody. You know, I just want to make sure that I'm good in front of the Lord. God sees me as a good person.
That's the most important things.
I do good things in life. I try to inspire people to be better. That's one of the most important things.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
And the Agnation, of course. I want to make them happy.
Oh my God.
I have some questions from them right here. And they are great. We're going to get to some in New York City as well here in studio. Cecilia, Elba 2, wants to know, what is some advice you would give to your fans that are going through a particularly hard time and feel alone?
Ooh.
This is a good series, guys. We will know.
I mean, shit, being
we will
lonely is a
learn
part of
something
it.
from
You know what I
Agnez
mean?
Mo.
Like uh, first for me personally, I'm not trying to like sound cliche or whatever. Like I always try to pray first.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's good to have that relationship with
With
God.
God, yeah.
That is the first. And I think second of all, realizing that what's the definition of being lonely? What, like you have two, you have only like 2-3 best friends? Because sometimes it's better. I mean, it's better for me to only have like 1 or 2 friends, but you know that they're real.
Yes.
But at the same time, I think the third is looking at it as an opportunity for you to find yourself, because a lot of times when we are surrounded by a lot of people, a lot of noises, like you can't really have a conversation with yourself. And I always like whenever I feel lonely, whenever I feel like this is not right, I always try to use that time to introspect, is that the word? To just have that conversation within yourself. Okay, like what can I do more? Like why do I feel lonely? Why do I feel like this? And then after that, you're gonna come out of it as a better person. I think that's a
See?
fucking
That's
great
Agnez Mo,
opportunity.
guys.
Yeah.
I like that. This comes from UJJE15. Is there a duet plan with any duet plans with a female singer?
I don't know. I mean, I really want to have a duet with Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh,
I feel like that would be
yeah.
so dope.
Where were you with her? I saw you on social media with her somewhere.
Yeah, that was on, her music video shoot.
Was that for the Hot Girl Summer video?
Yeah.
How much fun was that? That thing looked like a party.
I mean, it was a party.
Yeah.
It was
like a legit party.
like a legit party.
Yeah.
It was cool. I mean, she's hella dope.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do we have any more? Oh, any plans to collab with a K-pop idol? This comes from these usernames are crazy, so you know who you are. Any plans to a K-pop idol like Super Junior or Eric Nam?
I mean, I don't know, probably BTS. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, as long as the music.
Right, it's about
is
the music
great.
more than
Yeah,
anything.
like for
Yeah.
me, it's. I mean, I get the business side of it,
Yes.
Right.
but it just got to be right. It just has to feel right.
Yeah.
And as long as the music is cool,
She's
I'm
really
down.
dedicated
Yeah.
with her
Yeah.
work.
Totally.
And,
And then final one before we get to the audience
with
questions.
the art of
any
music.
idea? This comes from Jelly Chat Time. I can read that name. Any idea to drop any unreleased tracks or projects that you did in the past or put out in the future?
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Why do you laugh?
For sure. Because that's always been my plan. That's always been my dream, to be honest. Because a lot of people were like, well, Ag, why did you tell us that you're going to put out your album in March, but then like you never really put it out? And what they don't understand is that, like I don't own the label. I don't own, you know what I mean? Like
So much
there's
behind the
so
scenes they
exactly
could never
there's so
even
many
imagine.
people that, there's so many people involved in the project. But I think, now my focus is just, I have to focus on being an artist. You know what I mean? Like I have to focus on the art. I have to focus on the music and putting them out because it hurts me the most. I know that it hurts the fans, or they think that it hurts the fans most. No, it actually hurts me the
Yes.
most. Yeah. Because when I write, or when I'm in the recording studio, when I pour out my heart, that's like a piece of me there. So it hurts me the most for me to not being able to, you know what I mean, like to put it out. So believe me, guys, like I understand your pain.
New music soon.
New music
Let's get to the first of a couple questions here. Where's it going to come from? Up front? Awesome.
Hi, Agnez. My name
Hi.
is Iman. Biggest fan. Congrats on both of your release of
Thank
Oh my
you.
God.
Pops.
I'm so
my question
jealous.
Which one do you like more?
Oh, I can't. I just blasted out in the office. I'm like, I don't care. But
Alright.
they were like, who is this? So anyway, my question is, you're one of the first few successful
I think he's a
Indonesian
Filipino.
artists to break through into the Western market. Congrats, you're here.
Thank
and,
you.
I was just curious, like, what do you hope to see, like, how Indonesian or Asian identities in general to be portrayed in the Western media?
I think just to, I think we have a lot of artists who kind of break that barriers as well. Like Alicia Keys, like there was nobody like her when she came out with like her first single or whatever. So I think, I want to try to infuse a lot of Indonesian culture into my, my music videos. Even if it's not in my music, at least it's in my video. And you can see that from Long As I Get Paid. Even the music video with Overdose, I put a little, it's called Jaipong, which is like Indonesian traditional dance. And I always try to infuse that.
This is actually one thing that we can be proud. Indonesian can be proud of because Agnez Mo is not just go in the international scene just for herself. She actually always bring her country. She always show the culture of Indonesia, and that's the good thing of loving your country as much as you loving yourself and loving your career.
And embracing that. And hopefully I get to introduce some of my culture to the world. Yeah.
Great question, man. Did you win the contest, by the way? Oh, yeah, he won Agnez Mo contest. It was a big giveaway. You got front row seat and you got to ask the question.
Congrats.
That's awesome. Sorry, what's up, dude? All right, one more time.
Hi, I was just wondering, as a writer, how do you deal with writer's block, and what do you do to re-inspire yourself to keep going?
Okay. Writer's block. Stop writing when you have writer's block. Like you can't push it. I try to do that actually, because I'm such a perfectionist.
I don't know. That's,
so whenever I'm in the
that's
studio
one.
and I feel like, oh, I can't write, I blame myself a lot. Like, oh my God, I can't do this. But no, like you can't push it. So you gotta stop. You gotta take a minute. Go out with your girls or date an asshole and then and then break up with them, and that's your
Go out with your girls, find the asshole,
find the
date
asshole, date the asshole,
break up, and then go out with the girls again.
And there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's the best way.
Yeah, totally. I think that's good though, because I think music is born out of energy, born out of a vibe, quote unquote.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's not
always
this
is.
rigid thing. It's not like you're doing schoolwork and you need to get the homework done.
Yeah,
About that.
and usually that's when you get most hits. When
Yeah.
when you're not happy, when you're heartbroken. I feel like I have the luckiest job in the world. Whenever I feel sad, I can always pour it out in a song. Whenever I
Yes.
feel like I can't
That's a true artist, guys.
communicate, I can write it in a song.
Right.
I can sing the song.
We just bitch to our coworkers.
Exactly. You're just like in one cubicle.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me just go to studio.
You know what, guys? What is the perks of being an artist or being a singer, or being a composer or anything that's related in music? We are so lucky because every time that we feel empty, every time that we feel sad, every time that we feel happy, it lead us to a positive result. Every time that I feel sad, when I sing a song or when I just sing something, it will disappear. And I think that's our outlet, guys, to release the bad energy that we have on our body. Those people who love music are so lucky because they have that. The outlet.
And
And it's weird if we sing it.
and vent, you know,
Yeah.
and talk shit about the guy in front of thousands of people.
This is pretty baller. Hey, wait, speaking of flexes, I cannot believe we didn't get to this. I remember last time you were on the show, I was like blown away that you were on a stamp, which is still pretty cool.
Yeah.
But now you're going to have your own wax figure.
Yes, Madam
This is
Tussauds.
wild.
I know.
This is so cool. How did this come about and when did it happen?
Yeah, I think it was like 3 weeks ago or a month ago. We did the sitting, the measurements, and everything.
How long does that
Like,
take?
It's like 8 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 8 hours.
And you just stand there and they like,
Yeah, the thing is too, like I mean, I was a little dumb for choosing that pose because I could have just chosen this stand
Yeah.
right here. Like I had to be like a little swaggy with like them little like head bop with the head tilt, and I have to like hold that pose for at least 5-6 hours. I mean, it's not always like that.
Right,
I didn't have
right.
to stand like for 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
But it was still a lot. But I guess I was just happy and excited about the whole process. And they actually just sent me the like the final draft of what it's gonna be.
No way. Is it free?
So
'Cause you're like,
I
"That's me."
mean, it's. I don't know. I felt honored, like when I read the email, when I saw the pictures of everything. They had to like choose the hair, the color. It was so meticulous. It's such a long, meticulous process, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
Just yeah, it's an honor. I mean, it's Madame Tussauds, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Wild. All right. Well, we're unfortunately out of time. These things go by so fast with you, Agnez. But the important things to remember, of course, is the new music out right now.
Yes.
If you are local to New York City, you can check her out at Rough Trade out in Brooklyn tomorrow night. And then if you're in LA or even near LA, you're going to be at the Roxy on the 25th.
25th.
Right on. Guys, Agnez Mo.
There I have it, guys. Once again, thank you so much to Build Series NYC for this video. So there you have it, guys. We're now done on our part 2. So again, thank you so much, guys, for watching this part 1 and part 2 of Agnez Mo's interview in Build Series NYC. So again, guys, thank you so much for suggesting this video to me. I've learned a lot. I've learned something about Agnez Mo, and not just Agnez Mo, about the culture of Indonesia. And I hope, guys, Indonesian people, and I know, I'm pretty sure that you guys are very, very proud with this talented girl. So again, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give a massive thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please, guys, do subscribe and click the subscribe button. And don't forget to click the notification bell for you to be updated on my next video. So if you have any more comments or any more suggestion, guys, just put the link on the comment section below. So again, thank you so much, Aunties. Maraming salamat for watching this video. Bye, everyone!